The college basketball experience preview and picks edition for Thursday, February the 22nd on the Sports Betting Podcast Network is brought to you by Game Time. Game Time. Download that Game Time app today and use the promo code SGPN for $20 off. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Play Underdogs. Pick them for a chance to win 100 times what you put in. Promo code SGPN at UnderdogFantasy.com for a 100% deposit match today. And we're brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting research platform for parlays, props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Code SGPN for 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today. Yes. Woo-wee. Welcome to the college basketball experience. Well, good night. Pick Dundee is out, as you guys can see watching those on youtube.com/college experience. So you're stuck with Moneyline Mac, aka the former video coordinator for Bob Huggins and Frank Martin. Having a winning night despite going over on the Mountain West games. But hey, still a good night. But, hey, let's bring in the other co-host. You guys know him from the college baseball experience. He's everywhere. He's behind the scenes. He's at the LeBaron driving, drywall hanging, cocktail napkin having. Noah Bieniek, what is up, my man?
What's going on? What's going on, Mac? Thanks for having me on the show. Let's run it.
I don't have the soundboard.
I know, the dynamic duo here. Yeah, I had a solid night, too, 5-4, and I hit on a plus money alt line with Drake. So let's get into the recap here.
Let's get into the recap because we had 48, 49 games, wild night in college hoops. We'll touch on each and every game. Pick Dundee is out. His mom is leaving tonight to go back to the East Coast, so he had a conflict, and so you're stuck with Moneyline Mac and Noah Bieniek. Noah, I'll let you lead the way on the recap, and we'll dive into this fucking electric night in college hoops.
All right. So, game one on the Wednesday slate was UNC Greensboro taking on Western Carolina in a battle of two of the top SoCon teams here. Sparty covers. That was one of my first locks of the day. This was a lock battle between me and Colby and you.
Yeah.
I did not catch any of this. I was kind of in between. I'm back home. For those that aren't watching on YouTube, I'm back in my normal setup. But also, I drove downtown to go place a wager and get a ticket. That way I could have the winnings in cold hard cash. We'll get to that on Thursday's pick slate. But I missed a couple of the big games tonight. So we'll talk about it later. Greensboro, they cover the number here. Walk us through it.
Yeah, I thought I was going to backdoor this. The game got tied, I think, with 2 minutes left, a minute 30, but Greensboro made back-to-back threes. So you touch on it. You look at where these two teams are at. Greensboro 11-4, and Western Carolina, the Catamounts dropped to 8-7 in league play. SoCon's going to be fun. I say that every single night. So it was a great game to lead off a electric night in college hoops.
Jeff Sharp's telling me that I sound underwater, which very well could be the case because I just redid all my setup and my mic's finicky. So let me bounce in, bounce out. Next game on the slate, you'll have fun with this one. It was a quadruple lock on the picks page. I was the only one that took Illinois. You run with it. I'm going to bounce out and bounce back in.
I'll run with this one. I watched this entire game start to finish. The Penn State Nittany Lions get it done. Storm the court at the Rec Hall. I'm so glad that they fucking played at the Rec Hall. That place was lit. Illinois blew a 13-point lead, 11-point lead in the second half. Had a 7-point lead with the minute left. And Hawkins Hawkins, as good as his energy is, man,
Hate
he
Hawkins.
was fucking out to lunch tonight. He was fucking dog shit. He fouls a 3-point shooter at the end.
Was
and,
it that bad of like?
Oh, you're much better,
didn't.
by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
It didn't affect the fucking shot. Get out of here. He just hugged the dude.
You're fucking bitter because of your future, but he deserves to be called for a foul every fucking play because he bitches on every fucking possession. He's unbearable, man.
He does. It is so annoying.
And you know, it was karma. We didn't really talk about it. Illinois has had way too much noise over the last couple days. They fucking beat Maryland, and he's over there fucking flipping off the fucking camera on the fucking airplane. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Just shut the fuck up. He's talking about how they're going to catch Purdue. Well, now you're 2 games back. He cost him the game tonight. It's simple as that. He was fucking awful. Terrence Shannon was pretty damn good, although he does get the benefit of a lot of calls. He initiates a lot of contact. He's a hard guy to ref, though, because he's so fast and athletic. But he does get a lot of calls because he initiates a lot of contact.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Penn State just for the win. I mean,
yeah,
first time they played in this rec arena building on campus in like 5 years. I think it was 2015. That's not 5 years. That's more like 8. But yeah, it was a while since they played in it, and that they actually had like a home court atmosphere.
They should always play there. Fuck that other arena.
Yeah, Penn State's got one of the weakest home courts in all of the Big Ten. Tonight, it was pretty good. And they also did that without their leading scorer. They kicked him off the fucking team. Kanye Cleary, see ya. We don't need you. We'll beat Illinois without you.
I know. And the next man up, Mike Rhodes, good coach. They're starting to take on his personality. Ace Baldwin and company starting to look a little bit like VCU in State College. So great win for the Nittany Lions. That's a big win in year one. Just they could maybe go to the NIT.
You think 13-14, 7-9 in conference?
Yeah, I mean if they finish strong. I mean if they got Indiana, Iowa, Minnesota, Maryland. Those are 4 winnable games. If you go 3-1 down the stretch, I think they could backdoor into the NIT.
It'll be interesting. It'll be close because they're going to have probably 15, 16, 17 losses. They're not going to win the Big Ten tournament. So that's another loss hidden in the schedule here.
True.
So yeah, that game was awesome. By the way, so you hit it on it without me. So I don't know if you touched on this. They were leading by 14 with like 90 seconds left.
I know. They collapsed.
What the fuck?
They're
up like 8 with 40 seconds left.
Yeah, that
was the right side, in my opinion. If you had Illinois, like that blows.
Yes and no, because Penn State came out and fucking punched them in the mouth. They were up double digits in the first half, and then Illinois settled in. It could have went either way. Definitely, you're fortunate if you hit Penn State on the money line. But it wasn't like Illinois dominated the whole game.
True. Okay. Lehigh 85, Army 54, absolute fucking blowout. I think you guys are actually on this one on the show. You locked up Lehigh. You bet against your Army guys.
Dude, I knew they were due for regression. My God, they got fucking drilled.
Speaking of fucking drilled, dude, you also hit. This was a Picks page lock. You said with Presbyterian, this turned into a lock battle because I was on Winthrop. Holy hell! They lost by 23. This was never close.
Well, Presbyterian came to play tonight. The Blue Hose. We talked about it. Me and Colby. We were talking about pulling the trigger, and you talked us off it. And then I was looking more today. I was like, I need another game in the early slate. So I added Lehigh and Presbyterian. Boom, both easy. Fucking Lehigh. Lehigh was up by like 46 at one point. This is the worst game of the day. My Black Knight.
Was it? Like Marquette and DePaul was pretty bad too.
Oh yeah, but that was expected.
It was
that line was 27. This line was 2.
That's true.
Yeah, 2. He lost by fucking 40.
LaSalle also crushed St. Bonaventure by 13. Georgia State beats Coastal Carolina by 1 at home. The shots come through on the point spread there, plus 10.5. Almost won that game outright. I mean, Colby had the handicap on this one. He was all over it with Holy Cross at home against Bucknell, 73-59. Talk about this one. This was a little coach revenge angle, eh?
Yeah, it was. This is a double lock for Dundee and I. They actually were like down 15 in the first half, so they came storming back. You know, Paulson got his message across, big time win. Tried to blow it at the end because that's what Holy Cross does. You can't just fucking can't just pull away, you know.
Yeah. So then we head over to the SoCon again, where Chattanooga, they ran Wofford off the floor, 81-65. This was a lock battle on the picks page. Lante with the mocks here. And you were locking up the Terriers. Did you watch any of this game?
Yeah, they got fucked up in this. They dressed it up a little bit at the end, but I mean they were down 10 the entire way. Man, Wofford usually keeps it close against Chattanooga. I don't know what happened tonight.
Richmond continues to defy the odds. They went on the road against Rhode Island, 85-77. Any takeaways from this one?
Yeah, another double-digit comeback. Rhode Island was controlling this game, and then Richmond finds a way, battles back. So good win for the Spiders, survive and advance.
Shout out to Randall Floyd. He just tipped us $20. We appreciate it. Big 12 guru. I think that's what Colby called you last night, even though that's Troy's nickname given to him by himself.
I'm a guru after calling us on the money line.
Yeah, this was a double-digit point spread. You called it on the money line. Oklahoma State 80-76 over Cincinnati in Cincinnati.
I did not want this to happen because I wanted Cincinnati to get to the tournament. This kills them. They couldn't lose this fucking game. Oklahoma State does this every fucking year, though, under Mike Boyden. Like, everybody just thinks they're fucking terrible. I was getting crushed for this pick, saying that they're playing better. They are playing better, and they're playing better on the road. They should have won in Norman. They led the entire game against Oklahoma. The only team that they get drilled by is Kansas. Other than that, they've won 2 in a row, 3 out of 5. Could have been 4 out of 5 if they beat Oklahoma. So watch out for the Cowboys. Boy, shit. Watch out, Oklahoma, who's got Oklahoma State on Saturday. The Cowboys might get him in the rematch here, and the Cowboys have had the Sooners' number over the last couple of years. They swept their ass all 3 fucking times last year, and I think they won 3 out of 4 before last year. So yeah, let's go Cowboys! Guns up, baby! Boom! Fuck Oklahoma! God, Oklahoma State wins that game. Come on.
You said people were shitting on you for that pick. I think they should be shitting on you for this one. You dragged Colby into the mud to take Louisville with you, and they got ran off the floor by Notre Dame.
It's fucking embarrassing. Danny Payne, you're fucking out. You're fucking out. It's the last time. Rest in peace. I said last time I ever take him.
72-50.
Oh, did
this one was over at halftime?
Well, it was not that. It was not a 20-point game. It was a 10 to 15-point game though. They got
the halftime about it like the game was fucking over.
Well, that's because it's Louisville, and if you get down 10, you know they're not coming back. Shrewsbury, man, they're playing better. Year 1 head coach, well done.
You took Miami last night.
Yeah. So
they also got curb stomped.
Yeah, but this also was annoying because I thought Pack was going to play. Pack, I mean, I don't care if Cleveland plays. I don't think Cleveland makes him any better, but once I saw Pack was out, I was like, oh, fuck. I mean, this thing's dead. But, yeah, injury reports, my favorite. But, I mean, even if Pack played, Duke fucking beat their ass.
Michael Barber says Kenny Payne couldn't beat a drum.
Yeah. We gotta fade Miami. They're gonna quit. I don't think those guys will play the rest of the way. They get their NIL checks, and anybody make sure you go look at what Jim Larinaga was wearing tonight. It's because it's Black History Month, I think, and they wear like a shirt or whatever. He like had the fucking. He looked like the fucking
the script of Hurricanes or whatever Miami on the back. The letters weren't fucking complete.
Yeah. I was like,
Ugly.
what the fuck is he wearing? I mean, Leonard Hamilton had it on the other day, but Leonard's a big guy. Larinaga is like a skinny ass dude. I was laughing my ass off when I saw him wearing that. He looked like he was getting ready to fucking. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck he was wearing. It looks like he was at a funeral. Maybe it was a Miami Hurricanes funeral. That's what it was.
Charleston Southern goes on the road and they beat USC Upstate 63-60. Shout out to you for this pick. I doubted the Gators. They were leading for about 30 minutes in this game.
Yeah.
At Alabama, they give it away late. It goes to overtime. Alabama starts off like on a 7-0 run, and it was basically over in OT.
Yeah, Florida probably should have won the game. Like you said, they were dominant. I walked away being really impressed with Florida once again. Colby's wrong on this team. Florida's good.
They can't play any defense, though. It's going to come back to bite them in the ass on a neutral floor.
Yes, but they're a hard fucking team to match up with those guards. Those guards can fucking score the shit out of it.
Yeah, and they're a good offensive rebounding team too.
Yeah,
they can grind.
They kind of they're like BYU a little bit in terms of like it's a hard if you're not used to playing that kind of team, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to play against in a tournament setting when you don't see that team every single night in your league. So yeah, I mean they got size, they got shot makers, scorers. Gators look good. Alabama continues to find a way to almost score 100. They started the game 1 of 15 from 3. I was like, my God. I said, if they still score 100 tonight, I give up. So fade the team that's coming off 100 points. Cashes once again.
It does. I win a lock battle here over you with Georgetown. They covered this number. They lose by 5 to St. John's.
I hate St. John so much.
We were talking
21
about this
again.
We were talking about this pre-show. The thumbnail for YouTube is now 7-1 in its last 8 games. So, and whoever I forget who calls them patches, but it's fucking hilarious. Ed Cooley was the thumbnail last night. The chat loves calling them patches, but they definitely backdoored their way into this in the last 10 minutes of the second half. It was you were on the right side of this one. I'll give you that. But
what's wrong with this team?
They wanted to just gift wrap the win to Georgetown there.
I'll tell you what, man. Pitino had them ready to play tonight. I mean, they had a fucking pop in their step in the first half. I said, all right. Everybody said they're going to quit. They haven't quit on him. They fucking came out swinging. But for some reason, this team cannot fucking hold a lead to save their lives. I don't think they're very good. That's part of the reason. But the Patinos fucking killed me tonight. Both could have easily covered, but both just completely collapsed over the last 5-10 minutes of their games. Good win, though. I mean, it's better than losing, right?
It was better than a bad loss.
Yeah.
You lose that, it's a bad loss.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good win.
It's a win.
It's a win. It's a
Win's
win.
A win. When you've lost 8 out of 10, any fucking win's a good win.
Speaking of any win, Boston goes on the road and beats American 67-52. Wow. I think Colby brought you into this mess. Marshall no-showed against James Madison today.
They fucking suck. That place was packed too. Like they sold that thing out tonight.
That line was 7 and they lost by 26.
Yeah. Well, God, they lost by 26 in the end. I turned it off when it was 15. I knew they weren't coming back. I didn't realize they lost by 26 in the end.
Yeah, they got JMU definitely ran it up on them.
Fucking Dukes. I hate them. They're so good.
So Dayton's 0-3 in the state of Virginia now.
Dayton's got some holes, man. Dayton got the court stormed on them again tonight. I've been saying said it for a couple weeks. Dayton's
they might be leading the country in stormed on.
I think what we forget about with Dayton and sometimes when teams go through a win streak, it hides some of your deficiencies. They lost their fucking guard in the first game of the year.
Their point guard.
Yeah, Malachi Smith, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Malachi Smith. I was making sure I wasn't fucking tripping it. And
Kobe Elvis and Enoch Cheeks have done well in replacing him.
Yeah,
but it's still not Malachi Smith.
Yeah. And they just I don't like their guards as much as I have in the past with them. Holmes is good, but Holmes is soft. I don't think this is a team like they were comparing them to the fucking 2020 Dayton Flyers. Like, get the
well,
fuck
that was
outta
John
here.
Rothstein, which I have a bone to pick
I
with
was
him
like,
almost
get
every
the
time
fuck
he
out of here with that.
says stupid shit like that. Yeah, that one was another very obvious one. Like, dude, have you looked at the schedule coming up? They're losing a couple of these games.
Yeah, they got some holes. They're not that. They're a little on the finesse side. They're obviously very skilled. But they could win a game in March. But I mean, it's just not.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not a Final Four contender like everybody was making them out to be.
I agree. I didn't score watch this one at all. Was this St. Joe's George Washington game close throughout? The Hawks only win by 4. They were laying 11.
I didn't get many eyes on this. I was watching.
For some reason, this one never made it on my radar.
Yeah. Well, for some reason on Wednesdays they fucking front load the schedule like crazy in the 7 o'clock window.
Well, and then Thursdays they're all at night.
Yeah, Thursday's the late window. Thursday, at least, I actually like Thursday better because they spread it out. Wednesday, they jam packed that bitch into fucking. They had like, they had 48 games tonight. They had 32 tipping off at 7 o'clock tonight. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? You can't fucking monitor all these games. Only got 9 screens. Come on.
Monty Pritchett confirmed it for me that St. Joe's just never really separated. It was wire to wire throughout.
Yeah.
Jacksonville State defends home court. They cover against Middle Tennessee, who's just continues to be an auto fade when they hit the road.
Yeah.
Any takeaways from this one? Just want to skip over it. Go ahead. It was an easy handicap.
Jack State's good at home.
Longwood wins outright against UNC Asheville. They're getting 1.5. They win 80-75 over Pember and crew.
I might be back on the Longwood train. I kind of like them now. So I'm starting to lay the
because
Longwood.
of the home court, or is it because they're turning it around?
They turn around. I do like the home court. But winners a 3 in a row now. I mean, that thing flipped. They were favored against fucking Asheville. A 4-8 team was favored against 11-2 team. Hello, Courtney Love. That told you everything that was going to happen in that game. You all right over there? Don't go dying on me.
Yeah, I'm suffering due to allergies right now. Sorry for all the sniffles for the audio listeners. Not many people saw what Clemson did to Georgia Tech coming tonight. No. They win this thing by 24, if my math's correct. Yeah, 24. 81-57. Even I was looking to fade the Tigers last night. So
yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for hopping on this one just because of the revenge angle. But I also just can't trust Clemson. But I mean, they led by double digits literally the whole game. First media timeout, it was fucking 17-7. So Georgia Tech, I don't think covered outside of the opening tip in the first 2 minutes, which was fucking pathetic. Yellow Jackets are ready for spring break, I think. They got their Duke win. They got their Carolina win, but they're not very good.
Yeah, they made some memories, and now they're ready for Cancun.
Yeah.
Or Punta Cana or wherever they're going to hit after the tournament, conference tournament. Mercer 87, Citadel 78. Everybody on the picks page had this one picked correctly. East Tennessee State wins 82-69 over VMI. Lock battle victory for you over Colby as you had the Navy midshipman -1 against Loyola Maryland. Anything on this one?
Navy dominated. Navy was due. I told Colby, you can't fucking take Loyola at home. They never covered home. Real quick, I had East Tennessee State too, and they were up fucking 24.5, and they fucking only win by 14. Fucking brutal when you're laying 18. I couldn't believe that they blew this cover. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew they were going to win by 60. Wow, terrible.
My bad. I completely skipped over that, I guess.
And it's all good. I didn't want to talk about it, but I did. Because I was pissed.
One of the games that I'm very upset that I didn't get a chance to watch is the Furman-Samford thriller. This was a hell of a game, I heard.
It was fucking unreal. Samford crowd was unbelievable in this game. Back and forth, big shots made. And Furman had the ball, tie game with 36 seconds. So obviously, Samford's going to get the ball. They didn't get a good shot. I mean, Pegues went for fucking 33, but they didn't get a good shot on their possession. Jailbreak the other way, and the guard, Jermaine Marshall, game winner. Unbelievable game. You got to go back and watch like the last just 10 minutes and with the crowd, these two teams. Can't wait for round 3 in a couple weeks here. Where do they play that at? They played somewhere. Is it in Asheville?
The SoCon is somewhere in Carolina. I think it's Greensboro.
No, I think it's Asheville.
I don't know. I have so many.
Greensboro used to be where the ACC tournament was. Chat, let us know where the SoCon is this year. I think it's in Asheville. Either way,
especially for Pember and crew making a repeat run.
Well, no, they're not in. They're in the Big South.
That's Big South.
They will clinch and then they can go watch it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, SoCon is in Asheville. Yep.
Okay. Good call.
Yeah.
Good memory.
And bring your nitrogen or whatever fucking Rothstein says if you're betting on that tournament every single game, because every game is a fucking half court fucking buzzer beater. Who made the fucking half court shot? Was it Furman or was it?
No, it was
Chattanooga.
It was Chattanooga.
Lamont Paris his last year.
Yes.
Fucking Hail Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking tournament's always fucking unreal.
Yeah. I forget what I was gonna say. I had a point that I was gonna make, but yeah, I'm going back to watch this one. I am severely bummed out. This is what I was gonna say. I was sitting in the sports book during this one, and it just didn't make it on the 12 TVs that I was sitting.
It was on the plus.
So yeah. Illinois State, this one fucking stunk last night. They went outright against Northern Iowa.
I know. I'm glad I stayed off my Northern Iowa Panthers. Those are my guys, but I stayed away. Good discipline by myself.
Shout out to NC Nick for having the balls to lock this one up. Colby wanted to and then pulled off. Bradley stomped Missouri State.
They
86-62.
Woo! Bradley Braves are good, man. They're playing good ball.
Yeah. Biggest call of the night from the trio of us last night. Drake covers. And not only do they cover, I gave out alt line. Cocktail Napkin had them minus 16.5. I was like, you know what? Just take it at 14.5. That way you can get the 5-possession win.
Yeah.
And by exactly 15. That was a great
win.
Call.
This is a good win. Good win for us. Good win for us. Drake's good, man. Drake's fucking good. Missouri Valley, we know where that tournament is. Arch Madness. I fucking can't wait for that one. And that's the first tournament.
It's one of the first ones.
OVC, actually. Sorry. OVC.
Yeah.
First.
Does it tip off first? Because it doesn't end first.
It
ends on the Sunday, the first
Sunday,
weekend.
Yeah, Sunday at what, 2:00 or whatever?
Yeah.
What Sunday is that? Is that already in 2 weeks?
No, that's the first. Yeah. It's 2 weeks.
Holy fuck. We're already
they've got one last week of regular season.
So what is it? It goes OVC, then it goes.
Actually, you know what? No. There's the March Madness. The tournament starts a week later. I apologize. Than last year.
It's still 2 weeks because Selection Sunday's the 17th.
So it's March. They have 10th. They have 1.5. They have 1 full week of conference play left. So 1.5 weeks left.
Which means everybody, we're close to day games on.
Yes, every day.
Thursday.
Every day.
What's it going to start? Wednesday, March 6th, March 5th?
Probably the Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
I think the first
2
one
weeks.
the first one's OVC, and they rearranged their bracket last year to where it's the stacked bracket that I like.
Yeah.
I think that one ends on Saturday, and there's 4 or 5 rounds. So it might start on Tuesday that week. Because they're the first one. They announced their champion on that Saturday afternoon.
God, I can't wait.
Yeah, neither can I. We're gonna ramp up the content. Last year we did the tournament futures during the shows, like the full length normal pick shows. We're gonna continue to do that. However, I'm gonna clip it out just like how we have the picks only videos. We're gonna have a conference tournament futures prediction video for every single conference this season. It's gonna be very fun. We're hoping that does extremely well. So when it comes out, feel free to gas it up for us. I gotta talk about this one. Colby and I walked on the newspaper on the street, and it turned out to just be a sewer right under us. Fucking
meet.
The way this one ended, I don't know if you guys follow Matt Gannon on Twitter. He's the producer of not the producer. He's the newer content guy for the Golf Gambling Podcast, but he also dabbles with college basketball. He took a video of the way this thing ended. And I'm like, fantastic. You're kidding me. That's how I fucking lost this game. Mac, I gotta run to the bathroom. I don't know why. I just got home from the sportsbook like a half hour ago, set up all my shit because I just got home. I gotta go. I gotta take some care of something.
All right, no, he's fucking left my ass solo, riding solo with Moneyline back here. Well, Noah Bieniek goes and fucking shits himself, fucking thinking about his fucking South Florida Bulls pick. Unbelievable. We're going to have to clip this. This is, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this where, hey, I have to relieve myself because I'm about to shit my fucking brains out is what he should have just said and been honest with all you people out there watching right now. But yeah, Noah is probably bitter because the kid for South Florida did miss a free throw, but UTSA probably should have won the game, to be honest. UTSA had I think 4-point lead at the under 4. They beat South Florida to every loose ball. You could tell that South Florida was off the Super Bowl win against FAU. They were slow. They went through the motions tonight, and that was my whole reason why I took UTSA is there was no way they were going to get up for this. It was a trap line at 5.5. So if you lost by the hook, I feel bad for you. But, I mean, it was a trap for a reason. Let's move along here. Noah Bieniek will be back here by the fucking West Coast games. Where are we at on this slate here? South Florida. From there, we'll go to Illinois. Chicago defeated Evansville 88-79. Glad we stayed off this one. I was actually going to bet Evansville. Evansville had been playing better recently, so shout out to Illinois, Chicago. Get it done against Evansville, 88-79 in the Valley. Another Valley game, Indiana State. The Sycamores get it done, 83-64. Sycamores needed to bounce back after that terrible week, losing back-to-back games. Also in the Valley, we had, we already talked about Illinois State winning 81-73. All right, let's talk about this fucking game. We need to have a real conversation right now. Mike Woodson's not coaching next year. That was the fucking most embarrassing fucking thing I've ever seen from Indiana. Even more than fucking Sunday. They were down 20.5, coming off a home loss to Northwestern. They've lost 3 games at home at Assembly Hall to Penn State, Northwestern, and Nebraska. This is Indiana University. They've lost 3 home games to Penn State, Northwestern, and now Nebraska. That's fucking. I was shocked. I mean, at some point it's like, oh, Indiana, they're gonna find a way. They got talent. If they threw the ball inside every play, they would have won the game because they had the size advantage. But shout out to my favorite player, Tom Managa. He got him going right off the bat. Made a couple threes, and they never looked back. Indiana was able to get back into the game. I think they cut it to like 5 or 6, but Indiana's broken, man. They can't score. Mike Woodson, man, this is it for him. Year 3, those NBA guys never fucking work out. That's the other thing. So it's on Indiana for what they're going to do next. Dusty May obviously will be the hot name because Dusty May was a manager for Bob Knight. He will be the hot name because he's also one of the best coaches out there that will be available, and he's due for a jump, especially after last year's Final Four run. Next up on the slate, let's go to another team that was stumbling but got it done finally for me. Fucking Memphis. Memphis gets it done. I'm glad I locked up Memphis against Charlotte. I know Charlotte's like, 10-2 or 11-2 in league play, but Memphis's roster is so much fucking better than Charlotte. So shout out to Memphis for getting that done for me after Sunday's debacle at SMU. Tomlin goes for 16-7, 76-52 route. They really opened this up in the second half. They were only up, I think, 5 or 6 at halftime, and then really were able to pull away. Next up on the slate, the Vanderbilt Commodores fucking still suck ass. They fall to the Georgia Bulldogs, who snap a 5-game losing streak, 76-64. Honestly, this wasn't even that close. So Vandy was able to backdoor with a layup. Not backdoor, sorry. They got a layup to cut it to 12, and they were down as many as 22 early in the game. So this game was actually a pick 'em, to be honest. So bad pick by us on Vanderbilt. Wichita rolled Tulsa in the American League, American Athletic Coach Conference, or whatever the fuck they're calling it, the AAC. Wichita's playing better ball. I've been talking about it. Charles Cox Center, Cox Arena, sorry. God damn, I don't know how fucking Colby does his show alone, not take a fucking drink. But yeah, Wichita's playing better. Tulsa, not very good. That's pretty much the recap of that. Let's go to the Egg Bowl. Egg Bowl. This was actually one of the better games of the night. Chris Jans splits with Chris Beard. Chris Beard and company won in Oxford a couple weeks ago. Mississippi State, Hail State, cash for me. This was a big time win. They needed this. This kind of solidifies their resume, and Ole Miss is they're gonna be a bubble team from here on out, man. And we'll see what happens. Noah Bieniek is back finally.
I apologize, Matt.
I need to fucking make
I apologize,
drink,
chat.
Man. I'm fucking over here. I'm ready for a drink. I'm like, God damn, I'm fucking sobering up over here left and right.
I apologize. I just had to take care of business.
All right, I'm hydrated now. All right, back. We're talking Hail State and the Rebels.
Were you going off of the picks page? Is that the order that you were doing all the games?
No, I was on Ken Palm. I'm in 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I just started 9 o'clock. I just got done with 8:30. That was the first game. I went off on Indiana, how they fucking suck. I talked about Vanderbilt. They should really just consider not playing basketball, even though they have as many NCAA tournament appearances in the last decade as Pitt.
So that was the first game of the time slot.
Yeah. Or no, I talked to Wichita. Sorry, I did Wichita already. So yeah,
we kind of already mentioned Marquette DePaul.
Chug this bad boy.
We kind of already mentioned Marquette DePaul. Marquette wins 105-71. Not a game. This was not close from the first 2 minutes of the game. The 27.5 was not enough points.
Sorry, we missed a game, Noah. Brandon makes a good point. Sorry. Is it Brandon? Yeah, it's Brandon. Brandon Cook. I had Rice. I locked up Rice. Rice fucking beat UAB by 1,000. So, wow. UAB
94-71.
Play up to their competition. Play down to their competition. Shout out to the Rice guys, baby. Did you drop some rice in the toilet over there? What's going on over there?
Rob gave, or he tipped the show $25 for a toilet cleaner. So yeah, jumping back to where we were. Possibly one of the best games of the night. This one ended on just absolute chaos and a game winner. LSU comes back. They were down double digits in the first half. They make this a game. They hang in there for, they just kept it within striking distance. And then when Kentucky let their guard down, So he gets stuffed on the final play, but Anyesu's like nowhere to be found in the paint on this play.
You mean Kentucky wasn't magically fixed after one game where they actually played up to their potential? Who could saw that coming? Oh my God!
Who would have saw a letdown after
Oh my
the
God!
massive road
All
win?
like the fucking media, UConn, they're going back to back easy. They're not even going to have a single digit game the rest of the way. Oh, Kentucky,
take your victory lap, Matt.
Yeah, Kentucky's back in Final Four contender. Kentucky's not very good, man. Yes,
they're
fucking
fun.
talented.
They're good. I don't think they can win 6 straight games, but I think they could win.
They don't play winning basketball. It looks cool.
I think they could win 3 or 4 straight games.
They it looks sexy. They have talent. Their fucking guards are really good. They're gonna play in the NBA. But all Calipari's fucking teams are gonna play in the NBA. This isn't anything different.
No.
And now they're playing 18 and 19-year-olds are playing against, instead of 21 and 22-year-olds. These fucking teams are 23 and 24 now. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think Kentucky could win a game or two, maybe get to Sweet 16 if they got a great draw, but Final Four, no way. They suck defensively. They got up for one game. They're not going to get – when you suck defensively, you can trick everybody for one game. But you're not going to be able to do it game after game after game. So that's my 2 cents on Kentucky. This was as easy collapse to see coming as it'll come. Young team. They've done this literally every time they've won a big game this year. They collapse the next game.
So I was listening to the radio on the way back for my drive from the sports book. That was when this thing went final. I think the talking topic is going to be, again, it's like Calipari can't get the lineup correct. He can't figure out who he should be starting, blah, 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 blah.
We got to take Kentucky against Bam on Saturday, though. I'm telling you right now. I'll take Kentucky on Saturday now.
he can't figure out the big man that he wants to play. DJ Wagner's in and out with injuries and sickness, and then now he comes back and the team's not meshing right or playing to full potential every day or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of pieces to this team that they're still trying to figure out, and I don't know if they ever will. You talked about this one probably at the beginning of the show, maybe even pre-show, if I'm remembering correctly. New Mexico. Both Patinos here did not cover today, but they did win. Both of them. 68-66, the Lobos. They defend the pit, but they don't cover the 5.5, 6.5, 7.5 spread wherever you got this thing.
I guess technically I was 0 for 2 on my favorite plays because I liked New Mexico and St. John's, even though both were right there. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I've been good on my best bets, but they both probably should have hit. At least one of them should have hit. It is what it is. They missed fucking 4 straight free throws. That between 4 and 5 minute mark, and that instead of push, it was about a 6-7 point game. Instead of that thing going to 10-11, it became a 2-3 point game because they missed their free throws. That was where the game, the spread was won or lost. The game was won back and forth down the stretch. Obviously, the game ends. Isaiah Stevens going back and forth with these 3 guards for New Mexico that are fucking really good.
They're really good.
House, Mashburn. Yeah.
So my question here was going to be like, this was Dent's first game back from a couple of games. He was out with an injury or whatever. The backcourt still look good, eh?
Bro, right. They can go. They could go to the Final Four. Because they have 3 really good guards if they get the right draw.
100%. I agree with you there. They just got to play consistently, and they have some just thumpers. Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like usually it's been like they defend home court and whatnot, but they lost a couple of home games that I'm not remembering off the top of my dome, but.
Vegas. They lost to Vegas, and they lost to Boise.
No, I'm going to go pull it up. It was Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is typically not what a New Mexico team does. No, they were both healthy for that game. I was looking to see if they were missing somebody. No, everybody was healthy for those two. So yeah, that's just kind of what I think of when I think of the Lobos team.
New Mexico is going to be better when they're out of Mountain West play because the scouting is so good. Teams aren't used to seeing a trio of guards like New Mexico. That's why New Mexico has always been so good in the non-con, is because their style of play and they're unique. So I think they just need to get to the tournament. They weren't able to finish the job, even though they were the last unbeaten in America last year. Now that they're going to get to the tournament, I think they're going to play free. And I'm telling you, I think it's the second weekend team.
So now we get to my worst play of the night. And I just tried to overthink this one, go outside the box. I took Pacific. I took the money line.
Yeah.
They fell flat on their face.
I'm glad I didn't bet this.
They lost by 19 at home to Pepperdine. Terrible pick there. Then the final game of the night was Air Force and UNLV. Lock battle was this a lock battle on the show, or is this a picks page lock battle between you and Colby?
It was a lock battle because it was the final game of the night. So I was forced to pick. So I went with Air Force.
You were not forced to pick because it was not a standalone game.
It was.
Liar. No, it was only 1 hour after.
Well, it ended up not being much of a standalone because New Mexico went so long. But we labeled this. But you were over there.
No, it wasn't. It was an official standalone.
But me and Colby talked about this last night. But you were over there freaking playing with your toilet over there clearly during this game breakdown, and you didn't touch it. And I took Air Force because, I took Air Force the first time and they won by 40, and I felt.
So you just felt like donating.
I felt obligated to stay loyal to my Falcons after hitting on the money line the first time for me. Should have taken Vegas. Oh well, I lost.
Well,
I had a winning night, 17-13. With those two Mountain Wests. Could have been a really good night at 19-11, but I'll take 17-13. Win's a win.
Yeah, I went 5-4 with an alt line at plus money. So, I had a slight winning day too. I'll take it, whatever. Yeah. Game balls. Do you want to start or do I start, or how does this work?
I have no idea. Game ball. I'll do it. Game ball number 1.
All right, you do it.
LSU Tigers. Tigers get it done, dude. They have.
That was the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, they got some talent actually. I know it's year 2 of the Matt McMahon era. So yeah, give me LSU game ball.
Yep, that one was the easy one I thought for this slate. I'm going to take Penn State. You knock off Illinois, you pull off a miraculous last minute and a half to win this thing, and you storm the court. So give me the Nittany Lions.
So what do we have? 3 court stormings? Give me George Mason. Give me George Mason as my second game ball. That was, beat Dayton there. Tony Skinn, year 1. Well done. Absolutely. Let's go.
Yeah. Good pick there as well. Definitely valid. Let's go with
you got 2 more, so you might as well look both of those fuckers. Go to Mexico.
Nah, I'm gonna take you to. I'm going to take you to Sanford. They hold on in a SoCon.
All right.
The SoCon marquee matchup of the season. So,
all right, I'll give it to you. I'll go to a team that got it done on the road, and probably punched their ticket to the dance. I think they have 5 quad 1 wins. The Friars, Kim English. I question the hire. He's going to go to the NCAA tournament his first year. I know he took over a good situation.
Impressive too, without Hopkins.
Yeah. And Providence fans can act like they hate Ed Cooley, but Ed Cooley did leave the program in a good position. Let's
100%.
Let's call a spade here.
He didn't go back and grab his guys either.
Yeah, he elevated the program. He had good pieces. Obviously Bryce Hopkins went down, but Devin Carter's a fucking badass. I mean, he's such a winner. Brings over a couple guys from Mason. Providence game ball. Kim English.
I'm going to take you to Nebraska for pretty much the exact same reasoning. They go on the road. They beat Indiana, their first road win of the season, I think it was, for the Cornhuskers. Or at least the first road win in Big Ten, I think. So, yeah, Indiana was up double. I didn't get to talk about this one, but Indiana was up double digits. They were almost getting ready to run away with this thing in the first half. And Nebraska just completely flipped it for the final 25 minutes of this game. So,
wait, what? No. Nebraska fucking drilled them from the tip.
Am I thinking of a different game?
I think you're thinking of a different game. No. Nebraska fucking was up 26-11.
Oh, I thought Indiana was up for this one. My fault. I thought they were up for the first half most.
Yeah, no. Indiana fucking came out flat again.
I do know that Cincinnati Bengals head coach Zach Taylor was in the crowd, former quarterback for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So I'll say that I watched this game. I guess remember some other game.
Well, you were driving to fucking place a bet that we're going to talk about here in a minute.
No, I was sitting in the sportsbook watching this one. I don't know. I don't know what game I was thinking of instead of this one, but yeah.
Were you taking those edibles again? The fucking the both logos are fucking red. You got the IU and the big red N fucking mixed up. I mean, what the?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Either way, Nebraska gets their first road win in conference play. So
it is yeah. Either way, whether they were up 20, they came back from 20. It is a game ball because they got it done at Assembly Hall. So, all right, let's hit an ad read, baby. Because on the college basketball experience, we're brought to you by Game Time. Game Time, get over there, buy tickets to your favorite event. Shouldn't be stressful. Game Time's the fastest, easiest way to buy sports, music, comedy, theater near you. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. I love Game Time. If you want to get over to fucking Assembly Hall tonight, well, you could have done over so at Game Time. I love Game Time because you can do it last second, right before the game. Boom. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed, and they send you a picture of where you're going to sit. It's the best, absolutely the best. You know exactly. You don't want that pole in front of you, because you want to see the action. So get over there, Game Time, get images of your seats, buy tickets in a matter of seconds. Boom, you know exactly where you're going to be at. Snag the tickets without stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, code SGPN for $20 off first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code SGPN for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. And we're brought to you by, the one and only Underdog Fantasy, because you can play alongside your favorite players and teams all season long. NBA, NHL, and college hoops. Simply pick higher, lower your favorite players' fantasy stats, cash in, win 100 times your spicy plays. Noah, what do you got cooking up here on Underdog Fantasy?
I'm going to take you to Zach Edey's over 20.5 points. Higher than 20.5 points. Sorry. They're off the Ohio State loss. He's cashed this in 5 of his last 6 games. The last one against Rutgers, he had 26 points. I just think it's a big time. We're going to talk about it. I think it's a big time Purdue bounce back here. They didn't fall flat against Rutgers last time they faced them. They beat them by 8. I think this time at home in Mackey, they take care of the Scarlet Knights again, and they run it through Edey. So higher than 20.5 points.
I give you the mic for 5 seconds, and all you're doing is talking about freaking Purdue nonstop. Shocker, everybody. But if you want to, get over there, watch along, make your picks, maybe make a little bit of cash over on Underdog's mobile app or website, underdogfantasy.com. And when you use the sign-up code TCESGPN, Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. All righty, we're back on the college basketball experience. Is this the B-side? technically?
No. Let's just run it.
Let's just run it. This is part 2 of the A side, so this is where things get really good because we're giving out picks left and right, pulling up the odds. Let's go refresh the page. Let's go to Thursday, February the 22nd. We got 64 games on the dock, Noah.
64. Let's run.
64. All righty, here we go. Let's lead it off in Baltimore.
Randall Floyd wants no foreplay. He just wants to get right to this shit. What's your best play, Mac?
Your mom. That's my best fucking play of the fucking night. So stay tuned for the next fucking hour, motherfucker. This is a fucking what the fuck? Say Chuck E. Cheese. Give me the fucking candy. Give me the candy. No, motherfucker.
Shout out to Mike for the $10 tip. He says, let's lock in. I agree. Let's go.
Stay tuned, man. We're previewing all fucking 64. Let's go, Randall. Randall, let's go to Baltimore County's going to Maine. Maine is laying 5.5. Ooh, buddy. Ooh. I think we should lock this.
You think we should lock this?
Come on. You're back in the chair. You can't freaking hide there with two.
No, I'm gonna take the Retrievers. I'm not betting this.
What? You're taking the Retrievers?
Yes, sir. Give me those Labradors.
No way. Maine, losers of 3 in a row, taking on UMBC. They lost the first meeting. UMBC sucks. Maine's going to drill them here. This is a get-right spot for Maine. The Cocaine Bears going back to the roots. Maine Cocaine Bears lock it up. What are we doing for the music tonight? Well, this is single lock. Anyway, Mac, Maine Cocaine Bears. Yeah, no, people did not come here to watch you freaking dance around all night. No, I'm 2 for 2 on locks here. I actually don't have that many locks for me, to be honest, but I'm leading off with the bang here. Central Arkansas.
I saw people were shitting on your card today for.
I only give out 30s. A nice little 17 and 13. It's nothing sexy. What 56 point whatever percentage? I can't fucking do math. That's what the calculator's for. Central Arkansas is headed to the one and only Bellarmine, aka Bellarmine.
You're locking this shit fest up.
Oh, Bellarmine's gonna fuck them up. Bellarmine is fucking playing better basketball. Bellarmine, lock it up. Easy. They get better and better because they're well coached.
I'm on Bellarmine, but I ain't betting this one either.
Oh, come on.
No.
You can't fucking dance all day.
I'm going to waste my money on other games.
I'll give you a nudge. Come on.
No nudge.
They lost the first meeting by 2. If you look at what they've done recently,
I'm on your side. I'm just not betting it.
This is fucking disgusting. I can't believe. Go back to the toilet. Bellarmine, lock it up. All right, North Carolina A&T is taking on Stony Brook. Stony Brook's laying 13.5. I'll take the points.
Yeah, I like A&T here too with the points. No strong conviction on either side of this one. I will say, like, Stony Brook's done pretty well at home so far this season. All of their conference losses, except for at Hofstra, have been on the road. So, yeah. Damn it. Let's go A&T. Not comfortable with that one either.
All right. He's staying away. Next up, here we go. We got Wilmington coming off the loss of fucking Elon. Going to Bill and Mary. Going to Williamsburg here. Wilmington's laying 10.5. Give me the Tribe. This is Fringe Lock, man. Dude, the Tribe is playing better. They just went to Charleston and were in the game for 38, 35, 36 minutes before Charleston finally pulled away. That's the hardest place to play in the league. The Tribe's barking here, I think.
I'm going to take William and Mary with you. Cocktail Napkin only has them as a 9.5 point dog, so it's pretty much the exact number here. I think UNC Wilmington wins this game in a little bit of a bounce back spot, but I think it's too many points.
Agreed. Check the picks page. I'll probably bet it. Not might bet it. I probably will. All right, let's go. Another place in Virginia. The Flamin' Libs, Liberty going to the airport. Hangar 5. Liberty's laying 7. These two teams played a couple weeks ago in the Flamin' Lib area.
Lynchburg.
Yeah, Lynchburg, Virginia. Liberty was won by 9. I kind of like the airport here.
Oh, I kind of like the airport too.
Should we bet the airport? Come on. Dude, Liberty
struggles on the road.
And they don't blow anybody out on the road.
A couple of these games close.
FIU's a lock. Come on.
So the airport's beating New Mexico State straight up, UTEP straight up, Sam Houston straight up. They covered this number against Middle Tennessee at home. The only time they really got blown out in conference at home was the Louisiana Tech, who's my team in the Conference USA.
You're speaking my language now, Noah Bieniek. Let's go. Let's double lock this.
Yeah, God damn it. Book my flight.
Book the flight. He's headed to Vegas. Moneyline Mac.
No, I'm headed to where the fuck they are. Miami something.
Miami.
No, it's not Miami. Miami. They're not Miami, are they?
They're right outside. Yeah.
They're like Sunrise or something.
We're on Panthers. That's what the fuck they are, right? I don't fucking know what they're fucking is.
Yeah, they're the Panthers.
All right. FIU. Chat. That's one lock for D. Noah Bieniek. Moving along. Next up, I'll take you to a fucking lock right here. SMU is hanging to Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic is laying 7 lock. Florida Atlantic wins by 25.
No.
What?
I think SMU's live in this one. What's this spread?
7.
I think SMU's live.
Fade the team coming off 100 points. It's a profitable system. And FAU just lost. They're going to fuck SMU up.
The last time they were coming off a loss, they went to overtime against fucking Wichita State.
Well, now they're 2 games back. They got to fucking start gearing some shit up now.
They do. They're sleepwalking through conference play. I told you. They just don't know how to be Gonzaga. They don't know how to go into every game and handle business. They just don't. They're overvalued.
Are you battling?
What's the spread? Sorry.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Lock it up. Cocktail napkins got the Pony Express +1. So let's fucking go here.
No, not this shit again. No, I didn't want this. In one corner, Noah Bieniek is locking up that filthy future ACC private school pussy, fund your own school, SMU Mustangs. Moneyline Mac is on. Ooh, the Owls. It's called Intro to Space, baby. Let's go. I like it. Next up, we got Mama's headed to Towson. Towson's laying 6.5. I think they're baiting you to take Monmouth. Give me Towson. I'm not.
Give me the points, but Monmouth's better at home.
All right. I like it. Next up, this is going to be a battle. I can already fucking tell. Oakland is headed to Bob Morris. This is the trap line. And by the way, I'm charting these now. Take the 5.5, lay the 6.5. That in football terms, you know how they talk about take the 2.5, lay the 3.5. The 6 is the fucking 3 in basketball. The more and more I look at and study these lines, take the 5.5, lay the 6.5, lock up Bob Morris. They're going to be live to beat Oakland here. Noah, I'm assuming you are locking your Grizzly Bears.
No, I'm not, because Wright State's next. So they might sleepwalk here, but the Grizzlies are the pick.
You're diving right into it.
No, I'm not betting.
I'm locking up Bob Morris. Let's go. Bob Morris. Let's bring some on the money line. Oakland.
Don't do that to yourself.
Dude, Oakland plays up to their competition, then they play down to their competition.
They do. I've always said that about the
They're the UAB of the fucking horizon. They're fucking really good when they're playing the good teams, and then they fucking will lay an egg. All right, here we go. Noah Bieniek, he can't wait to lock this game up. Rutgers is headed to Purdue. Yeah. Purdue's laying 15.5.
This is a stomp spot.
Oh my God, you're freaking so biased.
How am I
How
biased?
much are they going to win by?
22.
I'll battle you right now. Rutgers
Let's fucking
always
go.
fucks and covers against.
They always fucking cover with them, but this year Rutgers isn't the same Rutgers. Purdue went into the rack. They beat them by 8. This time they extend that even more inside Mackey. Off the loss to Ohio State, lock this up.
You're going to be heartbroken like Fair Dick last year.
Unlike the other team, what was it, Florida Atlantic, that you tried to use the off the loss to? After Purdue lost to Nebraska, they beat the shit out of Penn State 95-78. After they lost to Northwestern, they beat the shit out of Iowa by 19, 87-16. This is only
no
their
Phoenix
third
on the
loss
Purdue
season.
Boilermakers. Moneyline backs on Rutgers, baby. Come on. Steve Peichel always fucks with Matt Painter. Let's go. The StreamYard's really got to step up their fucking music game, Noah.
I know. we've got to fix this shit at some point.
Fucking week. Well, Colby won't miss it. This is the last show he'll be out. Hampton's headed to
You sure about that? I wouldn't put that out there in the space.
You never know. Hampton's headed to Campbell. Campbell's like 9. Give me the points.
Cocktail Napkin has this one right on the number, so I'll go with the Campbells. I don't feel confident in that pick much either.
People tomorrow are gonna fucking listen to this and be like, what is this fucking white dude fucking playing this fucking weird ass music right now?
DJ MC Mac in the house.
I'm in the house, baby. I'll tell you who's gonna be in the house tomorrow. It's gonna be the Norse and the fucking Vikings. A Horizon battle. Game. Let's do a little put our thumb on the horizon right now. Oakland 13-4. They're gonna lose to Bob Morris tomorrow, so that's really gonna put a wrench in. Green Bay 12-4, Youngstown 11-6, Wright State 10-6, and you got this clump at 9-7 with Cleveland State and Northern Kentucky. I'm gonna go Northern Kentucky, but I'm looking forward to watching this one.
This one you did never say the spread, so I'll have to ask for the audio. What are we picking this one at?
Guess it.
6?
No, it's only 2.5.
Oh. Yeah, give me Northern Kentucky too. They play better at home.
They do play better at home. And the
Cocktail Napkins got this one at 6. This is border. This is Picks Page. Picks Page lock. It's going to be close. So,
should we lock it?
No. Never know.
I don't even know why we freaking bring you on this show. All you do is
Neither do I.
Around. You just dance around the fucking bush, fucking tease. You tickle everybody's fucking balls, and boom. Don't give out a lock. Drexel is headed to Hofstra. Hofstra's laying 4. Gimme Drexel.
I'll take Drexel too. Just because I like the Dragon squad this year. I had them as a top 2 team in this conference, but they've been skidding as of late, so no lock.
I knew the chat would love that fucking reference. Drexel might be a fringe lock. Check the picks page. I'm with you, man. I like this Drexel team the more and more I watch them. Next up, Charleston's headed to Delaware. Woo! Charleston is only laying 1.5. Sorry. Pulling up the Colonial or Coastal, whatever the fuck it's called now. CAA. Charleston's 11. Yeah, they cancel my ass. You all can kiss my fucking ass. Charleston's 11-3. Wilmington 10-4. Drexel 10-4. Hofstra 9-5. Delaware 9-5. So we got a clump of teams here. Should we bet Delaware?
I'm on the Blue Hens, but I'm not locking this one. This one does smell. Cocktail Napkin has Delaware favored by 1, but I'm not jumping in front of the Charleston's train. So,
all right. In the first meeting, I'm pulling up. What did they do the first meeting? No, this is the first and only meeting this year. They have won 5 in a row. Delaware, on the other hand, has won 5 out of 6. Can't wait to watch this. Boom. All right, next up we got App State's heading to Old Dominion. Oh no, I can't do it. App State's laying 8.5. It's too many. Give me the Monarchs. That's too many. That is too many.
Cocktail napkin says it's the right number. But yeah, I'll go with the home team here in Old Dominion because App State's off the Louisiana game. So yeah, give me ODU.
Great. All right. Well, let me take you to a fucking lock here.
Oh,
man. They just keep disrespecting my guys. You know, it was, I don't know if it was, a week ago when all of a sudden this team started covering 3 in a row. And it started when they went to Dayton, Ohio.
No.
And they went toe-to-toe with the great Wright State fucking Raiders team. And
don't
they
check
were right
yourself
there.
into the hospital again.
They were right there. They were fucking right there when the fucking game. The Detroit Mercy are live, getting 12.5 at home against Wright State. Wright State, I know Wright State. I've bet them a lot. They play with their fucking food.
They do.
Detroit is a live dog at home, plus 12.5. Fucking lock it up. Yeah, I don't even need to ask you. You'll be on fucking Wright State.
Yeah, I am on Wright State.
Mercy. Give me the hospital. Fucking went there a couple weeks ago, got right, got the heart transplant, and boom, here we are. Fucking liver's pumping. Let's go. Where are you going, though?
No, they got their win. This is, again, another flatline spot. At some point, minutes, they flatline and they lose the cover.
You are such a fucking hater. Such a fucking hater. Elon's headed to Northeastern. Elon's off the fucking miracle win. Elon's fucking awful. God. Northeastern is going to win by 40. Maybe not 40. They'll win by 20 just because they're a little bit staple. But this is a lock. Northeastern. Northeastern's going to fuck them up. Coaching matters.
What's the spread here?
9.
Yeah, I'll lock this one with you. Cocktail Napkin likes it. It has a -12. Yeah, like you said, it's a nice spot. Let's go with the Huskies.
Moneyline Mac. Noah B77. Lock it up. The Huskies. Northeastern. The real Huskies. This UConn shit out of here. Vermont is headed to Albany. Vermont's only laying 6.5. The line kind of stinks a little bit, but this is a system play. Give me Vermont. I'm not going to fucking get cute.
The system's been showing some cracks, so that's why the line comes down
here. Yeah. No cracks for me.
Vermont is laying 8 on the Cocktail Napkin. So, yeah, I'll take the Catamounts.
All right. Let's go. Oh, wait, you're locking it?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Only so actually you can play a double lock. Moneyline Mac, pick Dundee, lock out the Vermont Catamounts. I don't even need to ask the motherfucker who he's locking. He's locking the Catamounts. Let's go. Next up on the slate, this is a lock too. And this is the game. This is the game that this sucks that Colby's actually not here to preview this game because the Long Island Sharks are hosting the Dolphins. The Dolphins of fucking Lemoyne.
This does suck that he.
I know.
He needs to do a pick of the day for this.
Dude, the fucking Lions too? Get the fuck out of here. Lemoyne's good. Lemoyne is going to fuck up the fucking fraud Sharks. The Sharks fucking suck. Rod Strickland sucks. Give me Lemoyne. Lock this fucking thing up.
Long Island's good at home. I'm going to let you ride solo on this shit.
Yeah, when they fucking rigged the elevator code. That's the only reason they covered the last game, because it rigged the elevator code.
Give me the fucking Sharks.
Oh, you're out of your mind. Colby.
With the fishies.
Moneyline Mac, pick Dundee, lock battle. Give me the fucking Dolphins. Fuck this shit.
My sister is gonna be at the game.
Boom. Let's go. All right.
Cannabis Capper says that one's a log battle between you and Colby.
Oh yeah. Pick Dundee. He'll be watching with White Tiger. Fucking they'll be saying, why the hell did we take the Sharks over the fucking Dolphins? Swim with the Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to be swimming all up in their fucking ass tomorrow, baby. Let's go. Oh, shit. Dropped my shit. Next up, we got Queens going to Stetson. Stetson's laying 6. Drop my phone. Give me Queens.
I'm on the Hatters. Queen's better at home. Plus, the Hatters are competing for a conference title, correct? I'm speaking off the top of my dome. Yeah. They're a half game out. So
yeah, they are a half game out. Queens way better than the record, though. This is a trappy line, actually. 9-3 in conference, or 5-8, and you're only laying 6. Give me Queens.
No, I just think that speaks to how tight this conference is.
Fair.
ASUN's fun.
All right, let's go. Let's go to this fucking the real Blue Devils, the Central Connecticut Blue Devils.
Here we go. This is fire.
They're taking on the vacuum company Wagner. Central Connecticut's laying 3. Central Connecticut actually lost finally. They've had a week off. Wagner sucks ass. I will lock up Central Connecticut. They're going to fuck Wagner up.
Where is this game at? I want to take a deeper look into this.
While you're take a deeper look. Zach and Sammy, I think he asked, why is everybody likes Northeastern? Northeastern has the best coach in the league, Bill Cohen, and Elon just upset Wilmington. It's like a 15 or 16 point underdog outright. This is a smash spot for Northeastern, who's way better than the record. They always improve the more and more the year goes on under Bill Cohen.
I'm going to take Wagner. I think the wrong team's favored, but no bet from me.
Oh, you just freaking lock battle me, but not lock battle me. Give me the Blue Devils. They're going to kill them, man. They're better. I actually kind of buy into the Blue Devils, not the Duke ones.
Yeah, Ryan Hasty summed this one up. Mac just bets on Northeastern or picks them every.
Oh, they've been fucking rolling lately. I told you, them and Bellarmine are going to fucking roll through all the way till March, and then the season will be over. Be right into spring break, baby. Fair Dick said the Sacred Heart's laying 4. Give me Fair Dick. No bet.
Sacred Heart. I mean, everybody knew where my heart's at for this one, so let's go.
All right. Francis headed to Merrimack Warriors. Merrimack's laying 13. That kind of feels a little steep. Give me maybe sell me. Lay it.
Cocktail Napkin thinks it's 15 or should be 15 and a half. So
you should bet it.
Yeah, I'll take the Warriors.
That's a lock, right?
No.
Oh, you can't fucking tickle everybody with Fair Dick.
I can't trust Merrimack to put up 15 in one game, let alone win by 15. So.
All right, I'll take you to lock here. We got Florida Gulf Coast is hosting Kennesaw State. Gulf Coast is laying 3 against Kennesaw. I am going to lock up Gulf Coast. They're good at
right
home.
There with you.
Boom.
Yeah.
Double lock?
Yeah, double lock. Cocktail Napkin likes this one. -10 for FGCU.
They may win the conference tourney.
Yeah, when they get hot from deep, they're hot. And Kennesaw's defense has been really, really bad this season. 322nd overall in points per possession, but also 331st in defending the 3. Like I said, if FGCU can catch some heat from deep, look out. So, yeah, let's go with the Gulf Coast here.
You heard the man. Double lock. The Eagles. Fly high. Gulf Coast. Dunk City's back. Tomorrow night, at least for us. Lock up the Florida Gulf Coast. Let's fucking go. Radford's headed to Gardner-Webb. My God. Gardner-Webb's only laying 5. This line fucking reeks. Give me Radford. I'm not betting Radford anymore, though. They're struggling.
Yeah, give me the running Bulldogs just because I know you're a little bit biased for the horrors of Radford.
This line does reek, though.
A little bit. I mean,
Radford's
the beginning of the season, this would have been a normal spread.
True.
But Radford's hit every step of the way down the flight of stairs lately.
Yeah, it's been one of the bigger collapses of the year, considering where they were, this time last month.
Upsetting teams in non-con.
Yeah. South Alabama's headed to Southern Miss. Southern Miss laying 4.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, I struggle with this one. Give me Southern Miss.
Give me something. So Southern Miss is laying 4.
Yes.
I'll take the Jags. Not confident in that one, but I'm just not a huge fan of the Southern Miss team. I thought they were going to be so much better.
This is an interesting game here, Noah. I'm looking for. I don't have a bet on this one. Because I actually think both teams are a little overrated and overvalued. Grand Canyon's headed to Tarleton.
You think GCU's overrated?
I think they are a little bit overrated. The more and more I watch them, I don't think they're 24-2 good. I think they're good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're as good as some of the other mid majors. They're laying 5 at Tarleton. I think Tarleton's been lucky as hell in some of these games. I've seen them pull games out of their ass left and right. I'm going to lay it with Grand Canyon, but I'm not betting this.
I think this is an interesting spot for sure. Grand Canyon's off the Cal Baptist game. Now they get Tarleton. They're facing 2 of the top teams in the WAC back-to-back here. And Tarleton's had a week off in between games. So I'm actually going to go with the Texans. Going to take the points.
Would this clinch the regular season title?
No, there's too many games left still.
Well, they're up 2 with 5 games.
I know, but I don't think.
It would. Yeah, it would, because if you go up, they're up 2.5. They're up 2.5. If they go up 3.5 with 4, technically not. I guess.
I don't think it's math. It would virtually clinch it.
Yeah, they're going for the season. They're going for the season sweep. So that's why I was.
GCU would have to drop every game for it to even be a possibility.
Yeah,
but effectively it clinches.
Fair enough. Kangaroos.
Tarleton's the only team competing with them for the regular season title.
So. Yeah. Bold prediction: neither win the tournament. I think it's going to be a dark horse.
I mean, last year it was, right?
Maybe Abilene
in the WAC.
All right.
No, actually, it was GCU last year in the WAC. I'm thinking of the Big Sky.
Yeah. You are thinking of the Big Sky. The Kangaroos are headed to the Coyotes. Coyotes are getting 2.5. Kangaroos are laying 2.5 at the Coyotes. Give me the Coyotes.
I'll take the Roos. No conviction behind the pick, though. I just think South Dakota is the worst team in this conference.
I can't wait. Yeah, I don't disagree. I can't wait for your pick here. The Red Hot.
Can I go?
What?
Oh, I didn't know. You said you couldn't wait, so I thought it was the game, but we're not close yet. Never mind.
No. This is the other game. The Red Hot, all of a sudden, they beat the fucking pussy Purdue Boilermakers. All of a sudden, they're going, dude.
I know what game you're going to now.
Here, baby. Minnesota Golden Gophers fucking leg 4 against the Buckeyes. Buckeyes money line.
No, it's just a fucking 1-game bump for the interim head coach.
Nope,
this is a revenge for the Golden Gophers. Come on. Stop. You don't want to accept
ride the momentum.
Minnesota Golden Gophers are a wagon. Especially ATS.
They got rid of Holtman. They're fucking
rolling. They got the 1-game bump. That's what it is. It's just a 1-game bump.
This is a revenge game for Battle going back home. Battle's gonna get up.
He already had the revenge game. He played Minnesota in Columbus. They won that game. That was one of their few conference wins. Minnesota revenge spot.
Nah, Ohio State
in the barn on the elevated court. Let's fucking go.
Buckeyes outright. Big Ten road teams this time of year, baby.
What's the line? Did we even say the spread?
4.
In favor of who?
Minnesota's favored. Obviously, they're at home.
I don't know. Ohio State, Ken Palm is in love with the
Ohio Buckeyes, State's winning this fucking game. You're gonna be pissed off.
No, they're not. Are you locking it? I'm not. But
I just said if I said they're gonna win the game and you're giving me 4 points, yeah, I'm locking it. You want to battle?
No.
Oh, coward. Oh. H-I-O. Give
Stop.
me the Buckeyes. They're
Don't do
back,
that.
baby. They're back. Holtman's gone.
Don't do that again.
Diebler's got it going. Noah Bieniek salty over there. Freaking thinking about next toilet run.
I am.
Let's go Buckeyes, baby. Buckeyes are fucking winning tomorrow. They're going to sweep the fraud Golden Gophers. Next up on the slate, Texas State's headed to Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern's laying 2.5.
Oh my God, is this one Reek?
Oh God, this is my team. Don't insult me.
Cocktail Napkin actually agrees with it. -1 for the Eagles.
Well, Georgia
Oh,
Southern
no.
has a better conference record, though.
I know, but they were so ass early in the season.
Oh, they played a hard schedule.
No, they didn't.
They
No,
cover
they
against
didn't.
they cover against Tennessee. Give me Georgia Southern.
Yeah, because Tennessee stopped playing in the second half. They pulled everybody.
And ever since then, they've been playing good basketball. They're like a
Good
500 team
Lord.
since then.
If 5 and 11 is 500 to you,
Oh, what's their ATS record?
oh, then, okay, you might be in the
Play better
ballpark
ball.
of 500, but that's exactly what ATS is supposed to do.
Well, I mean, they're getting up. They're competitive. They play hard.
God, like of course, like they should be competitive.
but you
They're
can't-
playing
you can't-
college
now-
basketball. You
can't
should
take
not
them
be
as a
competitive.
favorite.
That's Ohio State.
You until tomorrow night, baby. You're just salty that they beat Purdue. You were so salty that
No,
your rival of Michigan
No,
beat
I was
Purdue,
actually
your hidden team.
I was actually kind of happy that Purdue lost because
No, you weren't.
it brought my futures into play. Other than my Purdue future.
And then Penn State won.
And then Penn State fucking shit all over that. So now I'm salty because of that. I'm on the Eagles here though.
I like Georgia Southern, although I faded them against my other beloved team, the Buffalo Bulls. And Buffalo won outright, baby. Let's go. The Mexicans are headed to Utah Valley. Utah Valley's like 13.5.
Mexicans don't do well traveling.
Ooh. Yeah, lay it. This line fucking. Why is it so high?
I don't know. Cocktail Napkin has this at 12.5. So it seems about right.
Mexicans are going to get fucked up. Yeah, agreed. Southern Utah, the Thundering Birds are headed to UT Arlington. Arlington's laying 9. Give me the Thundering Birds. Little barking dog here, I think.
I like the Mavs. This is another team that struggles on the road in Southern Utah. So, yeah, give me UTA.
Noah Bieniek's Denver Pioneers are headed to the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State.
Big game.
This is a big game because aren't these two teams separated by? No, I thought that they were higher up in the standing. Sorry, Noah.
No, Denver's kind of struggled lately.
Yeah, Denver sucks. Give me South Dakota State laying.
Tommy Bruner just crushes dreams, is my opinion here. What's the spread?
8.5. Lay it.
I'm taking the points. I mean, but I'm always going to take the points. Go Pioneers.
Yeah, go Pioneers. Idaho, Noah Bieniek's other team, the Vandals, are headed to Northern Colorado. This is a Noah Bieniek doubleheader. I'm fading Noah Bieniek. Give me Northern Colorado. Lay it.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go no-co here.
Edub. So Edub is. I was telling Colby they're not a system play. They are headed to Northern Arizona. They're laying 7.5. But I think we could back them here. They just got drilled at home. What do you think?
Edub's also off a road loss, or I mean NAU's also off a road loss.
NAU also sucks.
Yeah, they're not as good this year.
I'm locking Edub.
They fucked with Eastern Washington last year.
I know. I was on it. I was on the plus 500 money line in the conference tournament when they hit the fucking buzzer beater. Oh, that was a nice payout.
Last year they lost by 3 at home, and then they beat them in the conference tournament. Oh, I'll take the points. No luck.
The Tommies are headed to Tommyville.
Let's
Not
go.
Tommyville. They're headed to Fargo.
Shoenecker.
No, they're actually. I wish they were in Tommyville. They're in Fargo to play North Dakota State, where I'm gonna have to fade the Tommies.
No, you're not. You don't have to.
Dude, they're at home. This is North
What's
Dakota
the spread?
State. Late in the year, it's 1. Tommies are laying 1 on the road.
You might have to.
I'm on the bye. Dude, this is a culture play. The Bison are good at home.
Yeah,
They suck ass on the road. Give me the Bison.
they do.
They do have a look ahead to North Dakota, who's in first place.
No, St. Thomas has a look at South Dakota State.
Yeah, give me the Bison. I'm trusting.
Yeah, I think this is a North Dakota State lock. Cocktail Napkin has the Bison favored by 3.5.
Yeah, right with the Bison.
Let's go.
Sorry, Tommies.
Sorry, buddy.
We'll take it in Tommyville, but not in the Bison, man. They always win at fucking home, man. That's culture play. Cal Baptist is headed to Abilene Christian. Lock. Abilene Christian is a fucking wagon. This is my team. Abilene Christian. Lock it up.
Did you say the spread in this one?
3. Yep. I said it.
Yeah, I'll take the Wildcats. No lock.
No lock. Going back to the well. Abilene Christian. Lay it against Cal Baptist. Fucking wagon, baby. Little Rock's headed to SEMO. SEMO money, baby. Give me SEMO. They're getting 8 at home. Home dog here. Fucking Little Rock. This is when Little Cock trips up, isn't it?
Could be. But I don't think so.
What about Oral Roberts headed to Omaha? Omaha.
I got a Little Rock covering in that one.
Yeah, all right. You're laying it with Little Cock. Bob Roberts is headed to Omaha. Omaha's laying 3.
Omaha.
I hate this league.
What are you doing in this one?
Give me Omaha.
So they just had their hearts broken in overtime against South Dakota State.
I know it. I think we should lock Omaha. No.
Oral Roberts lost 4 in a row, and they have not kept a single game close.
They kind of suck.
They do. 22-point loss at St. Thomas.
Yeah.
11-point loss at South Dakota State. 13-point loss at home against North Dakota State. 13-point loss at home against North Dakota. Now they hit the road to Omaha. I would lock this if Omaha didn't come off of an overtime loss to the top team in this conference, talent and pedigree wise.
I think they bounce back, man. I'm going to lock Omaha. They're significantly better than fucking or Robert sucks this year. That's a brand name at this point. Going solo? All right.
Yeah, you're riding solo.
All right.
Riding solo.
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 Give me
Solo.
Omaha.
Omaha.
Lafayette, Louisiana. The Raging Cajuns are headed to Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana's laying 7. Give me the points. Rivalry.
Yeah, in-state matchup here. I'll go with Monroe.
Martin's headed to Lindenwood, the penitentiary. They're laying 8.5. No, give me the penitentiary. Keep it close here.
I am going to go with Martin. Actually, no, I'm not. They're coming off the Morehead State win. I'll take Lindenwood.
We got first place on the line here tomorrow, Noah. Morehead's headed to fucking Western Illinois.
So do we know what's wrong with Morehead?
I got to do a deeper dive.
They've lost 3 in a row.
They got to have some injuries. Although I did think they were a little bit overrated when I watched them. I thought that they were winning some close games. What did these two teams do in the first matchup?
So it looks like Jordan Lathan has been out for the last couple of games.
Yeah.
For Morehead State.
Do we know if he's back? Oh, the kid from Milwaukee.
I'm pulling it up.
They've lost 3 in a row. They're hitting the road. They just lost to the Screaming Eagles. It is a quick turn. They are coming off 48 hours ago getting their ass beat.
Lathan played in the last game. He played 36 minutes. He had 13 points. They just dropped it to Southern Indiana, of all teams.
I think it was a look ahead.
The injury report's clear. There's nothing there. So
they have been stumbling, though.
They need a good game here. What's this line?
They're laying 5.
I'll take the points.
I'm locking Morehead. This is the statement game that they recapture the fucking league. Oh,
it's tight. The Leathernecks are good at home too, so I'll take the points.
This is line's a little higher than I thought it would be. Telling us Morehead smash spot. Give me Morehead over Let's Head. I'm back. Longwood, Morehead. Let's go. Fair dick. Everybody's happy. EIEIO is headed to Tennessee State. EIU's a fringe lock for me. Getting 5 at Tennessee State. Tennessee State sucks. Noah?
No. I'll lay it with the Tigers.
Oh, you're crazy. You're going to be crazy if you bet this one. Edwardsville's headed to Tennessee Tech. Cookville, GBO Farms. Edwardsville's laying 3. Give me the Golden Eagles.
Why'd you say you're crazy if you're gonna lock this one? You know I like this fucking team. I like
Edwardsville. They're 1-10 on the road.
They are, but
you're diving into it.
Tennessee Tech's not good at home. They're not good in general. They suck. I'm gonna lock this one up.
No, Bieniek. No, Bieniek's
Cocktail Napkin has it by 3.5. Edwardsville is one of my favorite teams in the OVC. I don't know what it is, but I always fall for Edwardsville. They have good defense. It's going to travel. Even the Panthers. Cocktail Napkin's got it by 6.5. Let's go.
Best of luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Let's go to the Fun Belt. The Fun Belt, this one's going to be fun. Troy's, a game out of first place. They're headed to Jonesboro, Arkansas, where Arkansas State's laying 2.5. I will lock up the Red Wolves. They are better.
This one smells to me.
Well. Arkansas State's fucking rolling. Year 1 coach, getting better and better.
This line seems low. And the Cocktail Napkin is actually favoring Troy. I'm going to go with the Red Wolves here because it doesn't make sense. I'll dive in. I do not love this pick, though. Something's off here.
I love Arkansas. Lock it up. Red Wolves, baby. Hey, where else they love the Red Wolves? That's Hall of Fame bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NBA season with Hall of Fame bets. A sports betting research platform for parlays, props, and game lines. Research all NBA and soccer with historical data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame bets to craft a more intelligent, data-driven parlay. Download the Hall of Fame bets app or visit HOFbets.com. Code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today. All righty. We roll along on the college basketball experience. All righty, what do we got next? The Zags are headed to Portland. Good God, my God. They're laying 21.5. Noah, do style points matter? Gonzaga's going to fucking drill
100%.
Yeah.
They need style points.
Yeah, they won by 32 the first meeting. They got Santa Clara on deck, who they lost to.
I'm going to take Portland.
Wow. All right.
I don't like the Gonzaga team this year.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go. All right, this game's gonna be fire. We got New Mexico State headed to.
This is going to be
Sorry,
fire.
Sam Houston
Sam
State
Houston,
headed.
yeah.
Sam Houston's headed to New Mexico State. Sam
Las
Houston,
Cruces.
Las Cruces. If you remember correctly, Sam Houston won the first game. This is why am I drawing a fucking blank on his name? Hooten's for
Jason Hooten.
Yeah, Hooten lost his return trip there to his former assistant Chris Mudge. Chris Mudge has him in first place. They're 8-3. New Mexico State's one back. New Mexico State's 11-1 at home, 0-12 on the road. Give you New Mexico State, lock it up. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm also on the Aggies here. This is a huge, huge game.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep.
What's the spread? I'm sorry. I know you said it, but I don't remember it.
I think it's like 1. Yeah, 1.5. Sam Houston's laying 1.5. Give me New Mexico State. Let's go.
I like New Mexico State, but I'm going against Cocktail Napkin here. It likes the Bearcats by 3. So New Mexico State, I think, wins this game, though. They got the home court advantage. This is a huge game for Hooten. I like the Aggies.
Yeah, bounce back,
Thumbs up.
lose for 3 in a row. I'm fucking locking this in. I'll take you to another lock that's taken right down the road at I-35. Louisiana Tech, also in first place, going to UTEP.
Don't do this.
UTEP is winning this game. UTEP is fucking unbelievable at home, too. They can't win a road game just like New Mexico State. UTEP outright over Louisiana Tech all fucking day. Easy. UTEP, money line. Lock it up.
And the line is what?
3.
No, that's too short.
They're winning.
Give me the Bulldogs.
Oh, battle?
No.
Oh, coward. UTEP, Texas 2-step. Mexico State, UTEP. I guess New Mexico isn't fucking Texas, but close enough. You know, they're right next to each other. New Mexico State and UTEP, fucking right there in Mexico. I-10 baby. Let's go. The I-10 rivalry. What did I say? I-35. Sorry,
I had no idea.
Yeah. Shout out to Monty. He is right.
It's
I said
late.
I-35. I-35 is Dallas. Yeah, you're right. I-10 is out in the great west part of Texas, Lubbock, El Paso, and then you get into New Mexico. Noah
Out in the
Bieniek,
great middle of nowhere.
yeah, in the middle of nowhere. Good part of the country, baby. Next up, we got what do we got? Michigan is headed to Northwestern. Northwestern's like 12.5. Noah, take it away.
All right, so this is the ticket game. Large bet placed on Northwestern. In case you guys didn't hear, Olivier Kamwa is out for the season with a fractured wrist. And we already don't have Doug McDaniel for road games. The depth of this team was already the very, very big issue. We now have 6 healthy players for this game. Terrence Williams is questionable because he missed the last game with an illness. So at max 7 guys who have played normal minutes this season are eligible to play this game. Sure, Northwestern has an injury in their own right in Ty Berry, but they still have the best player on the floor in Boo Buie, and he's going up against a hobbled point guard in Jalen Llewellyn. Shout out to J. Lou. He's playing through a not fully healed, ACL surgery because we just need him. we don't have a point guard for the road games. He's playing 10 minutes in home games, 37 in road. Like it's super fucked up. Cocktail Napkin has this one -15, and that's like counting in like an entire roster for Michigan. Doug and Kamwa are the 2 leading scorers, 2 most important players, the 2 heart and souls of this team. This is like a 30-point blowout. I'm not kidding you when I say this is going to be so ugly that I hope it's going to be so bad that something's going to need to be done. Somebody's getting fired, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's our strength coach that hasn't been with the team in the last 2 months, whether it's Big Juwan and he's Jew out or whatever. Largest bet of the season for me.
Oh my God. I've stayed away from this.
The angle, like if you want to paint the angle, like most people are going to say, this is like the get up game because they're without Kamwa, they're without Doug. Nobody's getting up. Like nobody on this team's done anything. They're just going to struggle to score on the road in one of the more lit environments in the Big Ten that everybody's still sleeping on. And if Terrence Williams out, that's the top 3 players on this team. So give me Northwestern, lock it up. This is the pick of the year.
Oh my God. Noah Bieniek slugging up Northwestern against his Michigan Wolverines. I'm saying.
So what are we picking this at the show, like for the show? I got 11.5.
12.5.
12.5. So it's gone up a point, which I mean, I agree with. It should. I would alt line this thing to like 17.5, legitimately.
Ooh. I feel like Michigan's going to hang in there. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like they're going to play a perfect game and lose by like 10. It's some bullshit. I'm not betting it, though. I can't bet on them on the road. Portland State's headed to Montana.
I do like a team total under for the Michigan Wolverines, too, when those come out. Like, I just think this team's really, really, really going to struggle to score. All right, go ahead. I'm done.
Portland State's headed to Montana State. Montana State's laying 2. Give me Portland State. 2 points.
I am going to lock up the Bobcats here too. Give me Montana State. Yeah, Cocktail Napkins got Montana State by 7. They're off the Battle of the Wild loss to Montana. They've lost 4 in a row. They come back home here against Portland State, who has been very unimpressive, and they've struggled on the road in conference in their own right. So locking up Montana State.
I like it. No Bieniek on the Bobcats. Sac State's headed to the other Montana, the Grizz. Noah mentioned it. Grizz off the big win. Give me Sac State.
Yeah, I'll go with the Hornets too. I don't love this though.
I don't love it easy. This fucking game. Washington is headed to Tempe. Who fucking knows who wants to play in this game? Whose mind is where in this game? Washington,
Arizona State. What was their last win? Like it was a blowout to Arizona. For some reason, that's not what I remember.
Give me Arizona State as a home dog here, plus 2.5. Let's go. Come on, Sun Devils, you fucking suck ass. They suck. Both these teams suck.
I'm going to take the Sun Devils just because these Pacific Northwest teams do struggle in the Arizona trips. So
yeah.
Give me the Devils.
Take you to a lock here. UC San Diego is headed to Riverside. And UC San Diego, first place in the league, is laying 3. Nope. Riverside, lock it up. Riverside gets it done outright. Riverside's fucking rolling.
I like Riverside too because you know who's next? Irvine for San Diego. So
I like it. Good call.
I think this is like a borderline lock. Fringe lock.
Oh, yeah. I'll push it. Double lock. Moneyline Mac, Noah Bieniek locking up Riverside again. Taking 4 in a row. Boom. Bakersfield's headed to Long Beach. Long Beach laying 11. It's a little steep for me. Give me Bakersfield. Bakersfield might be a fringe lock for me. Check the pick page. I think I
Cocktail Napkins only got the Dirtbags minus 7.
Can't trust the Dirtbags, man. Laying 11? See what who they got on deck. They
have a trip to Hawaii.
They've won 4 in a row. The last time they played it was in overtime. I'm locking Bakersfield. I'm locking Bakersfield. They've won 4 in a row since the overtime game.
I'm
Bakersfield.
not pulling the trigger on this one.
Bakersfield for me. Where we at? There we go. Bakersfield. Lock it up. Let's go. Come on, Bakersfield. Be a live dog. They've been feisty lately, man.
I know. I know, Clark. They're only the dirtbags in baseball. I know. But dirtbags is much more fun name than beach.
Oh, yeah, those fucking pussies. Cal Poly's headed to Fullerton. Fullerton's laying 9.5. Give me the points.
I'm going to lay it with Fullerton.
Okay. UC Davis is headed to Northridge. Northridge all of a sudden is playing better ball, but this is a UC Davis spot, in my opinion. Give me UC Davis. Fringe lock. They've lost 3 in a row, hitting the road. I think they get right here against Northridge, complete the season sweep. You?
I'm going to take the Aggies. I have no conviction behind it, though.
I'm locking up Davis. Let's go. I love my big word. Oregon State's headed to Cal. Cal's laying 9.5 points. Cal is going to fucking kill them. Give me Cal.
I'm on the Golden Bears too, but I'm not putting the words fucking kill them next to it. So
Fringe lock, check the big stage. I may bet Cal.
The one thing that Mac has going here is that Oregon State's off like a close loss to Oregon.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. So I'm going with Cal, but I'm not betting this one.
Stephen F. Austin, the Lumberjacks are headed to Seattle U. Seattle U is laying 6.5. I'll take the Lumberjacks, but I'm not betting it.
It's all about the U. Give me Seattle in the crack house.
In the crack house, he's taking Seattle U. Rivalry game here, and this was a fucking blowout when we took this a couple weeks ago. Second meeting in 2 weeks. Irvine is laying 10 at home against Santa Barbara. I'm going right back to this, and I know I ate shit on it. I'm locking up Santa Barbara. I'm locking up too many points, getting 10. Rivalry game. Irvine also has a big game on deck. Give me Santa Barbara. Let's go.
I like the Gauchos here too, but I've lost so much money betting them, so I'm not going to lock it here. But give me UCSB.
Barbara, let's go, baby. Gauchos.
The entire chat's on Irvine here.
Oh yeah, bring it on, baby. They're all scarred from the first time. This is the one we cover. Marymount's headed to Santa Clara. Santa Clara's got fucking Gonzaga all day.
What's the spread?
It's 10. I want to bet Loyola Marymount, but I don't know if they have their guys back. Are they healthy? If they're healthy, I'll bet Loyola Marymount.
I'll check right now.
I'm on Loyola Marymount. There's no way I'm going to bet Santa Clara. I mean, this is a bad spot for them. Lang 10 with Gonzaga on deck. Give me LMU.
So Loyola's injury report's clean for right now. But last game they were missing
they missed their whole team. They had 7 players.
They're missing Kelly LePepe and Dominic Harris, 2 notables that didn't play that game. I'll take the points, but we got to wait to bet this one.
Yeah, this could be a late lock. All right, let's head out west to where we're going to be playing for first place in the Pac-12.
Who would have thought?
I know, it's great. The Arizona Wildcats are laying 12.5 against Washington State. Oh, man. Wazoo won the first meeting in Pullman.
Yeah, so are you team revenge spot or
Arizona's going to win by 30?
Wazoo, okay.
Arizona, I'm locking Arizona. Favorite play of the day. As much as I hate to say it, I think they're going to kill Wazoo.
I think this is a revenge spot. Line's telling you what to do. Yeah. Cocktail Napkin has Arizona -4.5. I'm on the Wildcats here. I think they take care of business.
They've had this one circled too. I mean, Wazoo got them. Now it's for first place. This is for the league. This is going to be this is going to be the Colorado game and the Utah game, both at home, where they just completely smash their ass. So Arizona blows them the fuck out here. I hate betting against Washington State, but this is wrong place, wrong time. Wildcats, lock it up for me and you.
Correct.
Filthy. Future Big 12 member. Arizona Wildcats. Another one seed I can put in my collection.
He's just collecting the Infinity Stones, and he says, "Oh, this one, this burnt orange one, get the fuck out of here. Oh, this one, this crimson one, get the fuck out of here." He only has a couple.
I'm a closet Arizona fan now. Oregon's headed to Stanford. I do love Wazoo, but
Of
Wazoo,
course you are. You also love these fucking Ducks too.
Yeah. Oregon's headed to Stanford. The Tree Huggers. This is a pick.
This is a pick 'em.
Yeah. Them Huggers are freaking alive, I think.
Yeah. Cocktail Napkins got Stanford -4.5.
Ooh. Does coaching matter though this time of year? That's the only hesitation for me.
It hasn't really mattered for Stanford, kind of the entire Pac-12.
Yeah, but Altman's one of the better coaches in the league.
I agree.
Give me Oregon. Give me Oregon.
First meeting.
The fucking Huggers. The Huggers are going to choke this away.
So they're only playing Oregon once.
I know. Yeah.
I'm going to take the Cardinal.
All right. I'll be on the Ducks. Fringe lock. Check the Bigs page. All right, man. That does it. Another edition of the College Basketball Experience. Favorite play? I already talked about Arizona.
Let's do two.
Arizona.
So I already talked about mine too. It's Northwestern -12.5.
Ooh. Going through my list. Arizona is definitely number one. Number two for me is going to be. I hate this part of the show.
Well, yeah, you've got 25 of them over there that you have to
I'm scanning through them. Give me a minute. Bellarmine.
No. I didn't really like that one.
Bellarmine, baby. Bellarmine's number two for me. Arizona and Bellarmine, two polar opposites. I like what Clark said. Gulf Coast. I like Gulf Coast too.
That was one that's on my short list here, but I'm going to go with another one. It's Montana State -2.
Yeah, I like that. Ohio State. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No.
So get Bellarmine out. Good call,
No.
Clark. Fucking FAU. FAU is gonna fuck SMU up. So 2 favorites. I'm chalk for me tomorrow. FAU and Arizona.
It's all chalk from both of us.
Yeah. Dogs will be
4
barking
favorites.
again. Dogs will be barking again on Saturday. FAU and Arizona for me. Northwestern and Montana State for you.
Correct.
All right, man. Good show, everybody. Pick Dundee will be back once he drops off his mother at the airport, whenever that is. And we'll be back tomorrow to preview the Shorts Friday slate. And then Saturday we'll be here before you know it.
Not as short as recent Friday
16
slates,
games.
though.
Yeah. 16 games, absolutely. Everybody go check out the College Baseball Experience with Noah Bieniek.
Yes, sir. We'll have a show before that Thursday night show. So Thursday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, college baseball picks and preview for Friday. And then also college baseball picks and preview is going to probably cut into the Saturday show again, just like it did last week, where I'm going to pick the Saturday games as well for college baseball. So, yeah, I mean, come in here, hang out with Mac and Colby for the 2.5 hours, and then at the end of that, hop in for the last half hour of the baseball show.
There you go. Can't beat that.
Nope.
Go check out the Big 12 experience. We'll be live every Friday for happy hour to preview some of those opening lines. Go check out the Bottom Line Bombs with CJ Sullivan and Colby as well. Go check out the main sports gambling podcast with Ryan and Sean. Like I said, Colby will be back tomorrow. We all come together on one as come together on YouTube as one as the college experience, including college football.
Let's get the 10K subs. We're close.
Yeah.
We're about 1,500 away.
Yeah, quick. Come on. There's fucking over 300 people in here tonight. Get over there, subscribe. Winning left and right. There's so much winning going on.
We have been hot as a show lately.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
It
Which means Saturday's my day where I always go off. So hopefully continue the
Saturday's the day where I eat shit and I lose it all in one day.
Yeah.
I build it up on Tally Site in the rankings where I'm sitting in first going into Saturday, and I just come crashing back down when there's 150 games to pick.
It's when I'm at my best, baby. So everybody subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. We are the College Basketball Experience, and we are out of here.